Hello friends, and welcome to another video. Today we will talk about the VRAM, how you can share the VRAM between the GPUs to mine with better profitability, and also how to set up your VRAM. So there are three companies that are producing the RAM for GPU. There is the Samsung, the Hynix, and the Micron. On these GPUs, you can go with the NVIDIA inspector and it will show it to you what type of VRAM do you have. So yeah, you can also use the overclocking. Either you overclock from this OS, the GPU. I'm using the GPU Tweak 3, but you can also using it from NVIDIA inspector. It is a Zotac 1650 low profile. It has the Samsung GDDR5, RTX 2060, it is an Asus, has a Micron GDDR6. Yeah, so these two companies, the Micron and Samsung, you cannot underclock your VRAM because it will crash your system, or it will reduce profit of mining. So it's better to overclock the RAM like I did over here. So for the RTX, I'm not sure why the GPU Tweak 3 it is identifying the GTX 1650 as an RTX 2060. It might be a bug, but I know for sure that this is the one, the GTX 1650, and this is the turbo RTX 2060. So for the 1650, I have overclocked the memory above 700 megahertz, and I also overclocked the GPU and also the target power. But this target power here, it doesn't really affect it, because if you see in this area, it's only 91%. So even if you put it to 120, the GPU will extract the energy that it's needing. They do not use more energy that it is not necessary, or it is not necessary for the GPU to process. Yeah, the temperature, I keep it relatively low. You can regulate the fan speed over here and so on. So yeah, the memory clock, it's 14,300, but it is because it's sharing the memory with the RTX 2060. Yeah, well, anyway, the RTX 2060, it has way better RAM, way better memory clock, and so on. But sharing it with the GTX 6050 makes it much more slower, and this is the reason I also cannot use a lot of power, for example here, unlike the GTX 6050 that it can go up to 120%. These GPUs are linked, even that they do not have SLI, but because I use an PCI Express riser, they can still share RAM. So I tried before, I had the blue screen of death when I underclocked too much the VRAM, and I don't want to try it again. I mean, you can try it by 100 by 100, but it will definitely reduce your hashing power. So for Micron and Samsung, it's better to overclock than to underclock. Now I will show it to you what is the difference between Hynix and the other memory types. As you saw previously, that Micron from the RTX 2060 is mining around $80 in Ethereum, and this is a 1660 Super. So the Hynix memory, when you underclock it, for some reason it's actually increasing the hashing rate. So I went here with 502 minus megahertz. Yeah, you can see here the Hynix 1660 Super. So I do not increase the base clock over here in this NVIDIA inspector. Here I only downclock. Oh, okay, so if you have this GPU tweak, actually you can have any kind of OS to monitor your GPU. You can see here that the Ethereum is running in a straight line compared to, let's say, Raven. I'll show you later how Raven looks like. It is fluctuating a lot. So the GTX 1660 Super, it's using right now 4636. Probably by the next year the dank file will increase to 5000 megahertz. So this is how it looks like when you're mining. The graph look completely different than Ethereum. It's fluctuating a lot. Right now the dank file is relatively low, so you can mine with 4 gigabyte card. The memory usage for the Raven coin is 3229. Here we have GTX 1650 Super. I'm overclocking it to 1750. I could overclock it more, but I do not want because it's overheating a lot, and I do not have really good cooling system here. So in April 2021, overclocked. Also the memory is overclocked. It's added 750 megahertz here. So I can make 240 Raven coin, $46. Yeah, so this one also has a GDDR6 Micron. I'm not sure how it would work with the Hynix memory, but because the Hynix memory has the highest profit on Ethereum, I tried with Raven on Hynix and it didn't work out. I'm not sure what was the reason. Yeah, with the Micron you can mine pretty easy. You just overclocking and that's it, don't think about it anymore. The downside of downclocking is that it might shut down your computer if you have some programs that run in the background. Either shut down or restart, or probably even block the image for a couple of seconds. Yeah. So for example, with this GPU, it's running at $100 with 31.67 mega hashes per second. Do not know if with the new GPUs how it's working the Hynix memory, but with the older one it seems that it increased quite a lot, especially for mining. Alright friends, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and I wish you a wonderful day.